Hi, Donna Gallant. Last week I did the Paint Your House, and this week we were doing Flowers in Line and Wash. Now, I was using as reference a sheet I did last year, which was just strictly watercolor. So we worked from this, but we created a little bit different application. So this was yesterday's piece. So, like, I'll just put this one up against there. So you can see this Cosmos here. Now the color's a little bit lighter because I was using watercolor pencils. And so in order to make it that dark, I need a darker application, which means maybe another layer of watercolor pencil. But in this one, you can see there's line, where the other one, it's just the watercolor. So we did that yesterday, and we did several different techniques you can do with watercolor crayons. Well, pencils. You can use crayons too. So here's a couple. This one was really cool because we just used a wet pencil, applied it, our stems first, and then we put the lavender petals on. And this one, we drew it first, and then we added the watercolor pencil. I'm going to show you a couple pieces here from previous years that I've done on different applications using watercolor pencils or pens or crayons. This one was using a watercolor pen. It's like a felt pen. So I drew it first, and then you add water. And as soon as you add water to the line, it activates it. And then there's watercolor in the background. And how you get that technique is just by adding clear water on it, dropping it on. Okay, so that's one technique. Another technique is this one, which is I drew the whole thing first in ink. Well, we're using felt pen instead of ink. It's just a little easier. And after, then we applied the watercolor wash. Okay, and this last one was doing the watercolor first, splashing watercolor where I knew the flowers were going to be, and then adding the line in afterwards. So those are just a couple of techniques. I'll show you next week. We have another class. I'll show you what we end up doing, and it'll be really